Wolverines will kick this away to start us off. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. So LSU's offense comes on the field first today. We got a real treat today. We're going to see a matchup between a high-powered offense that's been almost impossible to stop against a defense that's been shutting people down, Kirk. This should be fun.
Well, this is what really you hope for in a game of this magnitude is good versus good. And that's what we have, as you said, Chris. Outstanding offense, been producing all year. And this defense has been taking no prisoners, just dominant. Something's got to give today.
Dropping back, it's Nussmeier. Grab down the middle, it's Anderson. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain. Gain moves the ball to the 40. It'll be first down. He's got it in the open. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 28. So the big chunk play has the offense already in field goal range with a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Makes the catch. It's Anderson. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
When you throw an out route against man coverage, man, it puts a premium on the receiver who can set up the defensive back to be able to still have room to get to the outside and be timed up with the quarterback. That was great execution.
They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go. A 2-yard loss. Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. Tackle made at the 13. But here we go. A red zone opportunity. LSU getting set for the 1st and 10 now. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Caught over the middle. It's Hill. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Pressure is coming. Makes the grab. A chance to score. Touchdown, Tigers. Great connection there for 6 points. Well, that is a dream start for the offense, but what an opening possession.
You know, sometimes you just want to kind of get settled into a game. These guys didn't really wait at all. They had a script. They knew exactly how to attack the defense, and it works out.
They'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. Now they line up to kick the extra point. PAT makes it 7-0. After putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. So the Michigan Wolverines offense comes out for their first possession today. They'll be challenged today by one of the elite linebacker groups in the sport. Impact players who fly around and are capable of just taking over football games.
Yeah, Chris, I think it's the versatility of what these guys do that really makes them so unique. I mean, they can play off ball and defend the run, and they get into passing situations. Oftentimes you'll see these guys blitz or get up near the line of scrimmage and pressure the quarterback. When you have that kind of ability, it's rare, let alone to have two of them. So that's why this defense is one of the best.
Tailback with another carry. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order on this play. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Quarterback looking to scramble. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
This is just a great job of understanding situational awareness by this quarterback. Nobody's open downfield, so instead he decides to buy a little bit of time by scrambling, gets out of the pocket, and he gets to the sticks and just gets the first down.
They've got him in the backfield, nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play. Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Looking to pass this time. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Grab down the middle. It's Marsh. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down.
I understand the offense going with a quick slant, especially when you have a receiver that can do some damage after the catch. Pretty good job here by this defense not allowing that to happen.
So on their first drive of the game, they'll go for it in their own territory. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Makes the grab. It's McCulley. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a fourth down play, and they will take over on downs now. Play action here on first down. The sure hands. It's Anderson. They make the stop at the 34, but suddenly this compelling matchup that has a throwback feel to the era when running backs dominated. One of the best matchups all season long between two elite runners colliding here today. Welcome to Notre Dame Stadium, the legendary home of the Fighting Irish. As we'll see the number 22 team in the country, the Michigan Wolverines, taking on the 11th ranked team, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Street. Let's get this thing underway. Notre Dame will kick it off to get us underway. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. The Wolverines offense comes onto the field for the first time today. Last time these teams played, Wolverines put on a clinic and dominated. That game is about as sweet as it gets for Michigan fans that knock off their Midwestern rival.
Yeah, and I think predictability really hurt him in this last meeting. It's been a while, but you can always circle back to the old film and see when you're mixing the run with a pass effectively, it's going to be a more efficient offense and lead you to a win.
From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Play action fake. Looking to throw. They'll make the first down in that scramble. That's a tough one for this defense to give up.
I really like this call by this offense on second and short. Looking to maybe take a shot downfield. Nobody is open, so instead, he's able to just tuck it, run, and pick up a nice first down.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Kirk, I don't know about you. I'm just enjoying these teams colliding here today. In a perfect world with no politics, Michigan and Notre Dame will play every year, but it's just all too rare now.
Yeah, I agree with you. This is a game we need to be able to see every single year. If you're the athletic director at Michigan or Notre Dame or friends with the program, anything you can do to make this one happen, we would love to see it. There's been a lot of chatter recently, so who knows? Maybe it's in the works.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Getting set. Here's second down. Looking for a receiver. Nice grab. It's Marsh. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. He's not going to get the first down. It's fourth down. And the Wolverines will bring their punt team on the field now. We'll see what he can do with the return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. So Notre Dame's offense gets their first crack now. They'll be met by a defensive front that has a couple of impact players on it. They get after the quarterback. They slow the run down. Really a nightmare to block.
Well, these guys are what it's all about. You want to build a great defense? Follow this blueprint right here. Big, strong, athletic defensive linemen. They're game wreckers, and they're lucky to have a couple of them up front. Going to be tough on this offense to try to hold up at the line of scrimmage.
Looking to pass. It's Carr. Throws to the tight end. Oh, what a grab! They drag him down after a big gain. Ball moved all the way to the 38.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Short throw to the sideline, forced out after just a short gain. Well, we just love to see these two uniforms on the field together. Two Midwestern behemoths. The rivalry goes way back to 1887. Of course, they don't play it regularly anymore.
And two
breaks into the clear. And he finally steps out of bounds after a huge gain. It'll be first down and goal.
I mean, how about this offense and this execution? That's 3 plays, 3 completions in the blink of an eye, and now it's first and goal.
Back to throw again. Grab behind the line. It's low. Touchdown, Irish. They connect for 6. Wow, that is an impressive start, Kirk. In an emotional game like this, to be so efficient, to click like that early is impressive.
Well, it's very impressive and a great way to start for this team because all the build-up and all the hype, now you can just settle in and play your game.
And the extra point was up and good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Did they get points out of this possession? Quarterback now all alone in the backfield. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Took contact on the throw.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
So second and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough third and long situation. Second down, we're going to throw it. Moves out of the pocket. They'll try a pass here. That's reeled in. It's McCulley. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
You know, they're completing passes, but they're not getting the ball downfield. It puts a lot of pressure on your receivers to make plays after the catch. Now you're third down and long. You're going to have to get the ball thrown downfield if you want to be able to put drives together.
The Wolverines will come to the line on fourth down looking to convert. Fourth down, he's throwing for it. He's got it, enough for a first down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. This line getting set up, it's a first down play. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down, using his legs on the scramble. They finally get him down, but that is a huge play. Quarterback doing it with his legs.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1. 7th play of the drive coming up. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. Quarterback unaware of the play clock. That'll cost them 5. Here's the second down play. Trying to find room. It's Haynes. And tackled after a small pickup there.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
And they get him down to wrap up the first period of play. So, Kirk, as we hit the quarter break here, Notre Dame has the lead. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Fourth down and 2 coming up as they try to keep the drive going. Here's the snap, looking to throw. He'll throw it now. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going. The Wolverines will line up on 1st and 10. He'll hand it off. Has a path to the end zone. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Wolverines. Well, they slowed the game down with a long, grinding drive to produce a touchdown. That was impressive.
What's impressive to me is the consistency. You know, it's one thing to hit a receiver and you can score a big touchdown, but to be able to go and sustain drives and keep the sticks moving, that puts a lot on the quarterback and the execution of the offense, and man, did they make that look easy.
And the PAT is good. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Kickoff is fielded inside the 20. And he's brought down after a solid effort on that return. The Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? Offense moving into a bunch formation. They start the drive with a quick throw to the right.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Handoff here from the shotgun. Stop right near midfield. It'll be a first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield, it's Carr. Caught over the middle. It's Fields. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. He's looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's low. They've got it, but that completion good enough for first down yardage. A new set of downs after that completion. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. And looking to throw now on first down. Delivers quickly to the left side. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a first and goal now. Notre Dame lining up now for a first and goal.
Chris, this quarterback seems to be feeling it right now. That's his second touchdown pass in this game. Doing a great job of reading coverage and getting the ball out of his hands on time.
Well, they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, so it's 14-7. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. The last possession was just old school power football. Let's see if they can keep that going here. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Breaks into open space.
Of course they're going to pick up the first down by running the football. You think about Michigan, you think so many legacy, incredible backs that they've had over the years. Tim Biakabatuka and Tyrone Wheatley and Leroy Hoare. Man, so many good backs have come through Ann Arbor.
That's caught. It's McCulley. They bring him down, but a solid gain there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Critical third down play for this offense right here. They'll try to run for the first down. And that gain enough for a fresh set of downs. Spotted at the 48.
Well, third down, why not hand it to your running back? He's one of the more gifted athletes on your team. You give him a chance, he's going to give you the yards that he needs, and that is a first down.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
And the Wolverines starting a new series here on 1st and 10. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And they'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face. The slant made it look like an easy play to defend, but it can be really tough, especially against man coverage, without any help to the inside. If you're the offense and you continue to see that man coverage, they might as well just keep attacking just like that.
Well, no surprise here. They're already 2 for 2 on fourth down. Got to make it 3 for 3 here. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. And it's incomplete. A fourth down stop. Turnover on downs. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. The offense with 3 tight ends now in first down, trying to create a mismatch. The shotgun handoff here.
Chris, I know it's not a huge game. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Dropping back. It's Carr. Looking for his big tight end. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up fourth down. And the punt team now on to kick it away. Looking to flip the field here. The fair catch made at the 25-yard line. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? On the handoff, they'll test the right side here. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Fellas, the Michigan-Notre Dame rivalry is among the most bitter in football, and so far today, these two have really butted heads. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. The passing game very hard to stop in the first half. Let's see if they can begin to feature the run game here. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Just outstanding combination of quickness and strength here by this Michigan defensive lineman. Makes me think of Aiden Hutchinson, who, of course, played here recently. Going back to guys like Rashawn Gary, Lamar Woodley, Frank Clark. Great tradition of Michigan defensive linemen on full display right now.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? He's hit as he throws it. That pass is batted away, incomplete.
He gets away with one here. He threw that ball into double coverage, so don't get me wrong. There was a lot of pressure. He does a nice job of hanging in there, but, man, he got to be careful where you're throwing this football.
And he takes it at the 40. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. From the gun. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Second down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Marsh. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
Good completion here by the offense. Good timing between the quarterback and his slot receiver. But I really like how this defense, sitting back in zone, is able to get to the football and not allow any yards after the catch.
Try and muscle for the first down. And they convert on 3rd down, moving the football to the 35. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. They bring him down, but a solid gain moves the football to the 24 and a first down. The Wolverines pick up enough to get a first down there. And he's got it again. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. It's a loss of a yard. Offense now behind the sticks on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. On the run here, lets it go.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now. The decision is not to go for it on 4th down. Here comes the field goal team. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And the kickoff will be returned. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Hit as he released it. Grab down the middle. It's Fields. The senior with an outstanding grab there. The game moves the ball to the 39. It'll be first down. It's a run. Running back's got it. And they'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. Second down play coming up. Dropping back. It's Carr. caught over the middle. It's low. And that game moves the ball across midfield. First down coming up from the 46. Notre Dame getting set for the 1st and 10 now. The tight end goes in motion before the snap. And there's the handoff. Now they test the middle of the defense, but get...
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? They'll hand it off. Oh, he fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not
deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown. The punt team making their way on the field. He's on to boot it away now. The kick mishit, and they will score. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. How important is that touchdown, Kirk? It's now a 2-possession game here in the 2nd half.
It's a great job of this offense with their execution and having situational awareness here in the 2nd half. They now have, as you said, Chris, this 2-possession lead. They got a great chance to finish it off and get a win.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Return starts from inside the 5. Returner tackled right there. That's where we'll start the drive. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. Tough to win these games kicking field goals. They know they need to reach the end zone this time. Look, they're now throwing here to start the drive. Caught in the backfield. It's Marshall. But the play loses yardage. Very tough 2nd down coming up now.
You know, he had nobody open downfield because a great cut.
compelling matchup that almost has a throwback feel to the era when running backs dominated. Today, one of the best running back matchups you're going to see all season long. Two stars colliding here. Welcome to Notre Dame Stadium, the legendary home of the Fighting Irish. As we'll see the number 22 team in the country, the Michigan Wolverines, taking on the 11th ranked team, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. Radio Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Holmstrom. Kirk, let's get this thing going. The Wolverines will kick it away and get this game going. Bringing it out, it's Pauling. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. So Notre Dame's offense trots out there to open this game. Last time these teams played, Wolverines put on a clinic and dominated. That game is about as sweet as it gets for Michigan fans to knock off their Midwestern rival.
Yeah, and I think predictability really hurt him in this last meeting. It's been a while, but you can always circle back to the old film and see when you're mixing the run with a pass effectively, it's going to be a more efficient offense and lead you to a win.
But bring him down just short of the 20.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
They're going to run it. Back gets the carry. The defense all over. They stop him right at the line.
Boy, great job by this defense on this second down run. Just stonewalled him at the line of scrimmage. Now they get a chance to really pressure the quarterback here, try to get off the field.
Looking downfield, it's Carr. He makes the grab. That picks up a first down. They'll spot it at the 39. A new set of downs after that completion. On the ground, it's Love. Nice run. He's brought down to the 44.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Got the first down and still motoring. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. This Notre Dame offense is moving quickly down the field. Hands off to the left. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Chris, if I'm not mistaken, this guy's already over 30 yards on the opening drive of this game. Another nice play right here. If this defense can't stop him, just keep feeding him the football.
Throwing off play action. The receiver makes the catch. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. Offense now operating in the red zone. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. He makes the grab. Tackle's made quickly, but they'll knock it on the door at the 8-yard line. The Irish offense comes up here on 1st and goal. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Drag down the middle. It's low. Brought down at the 2 after the catch. The offense close to punching it in.
Boy, tight windows as always down here. They have trust in throwing it. Just have to be smart.
Back to pass. It's Carr. Running back grabs it on a screen. Touchdown, Irish. This quarterback on fire today.
Well, that's exactly how you want to get this game started. First drive of the game to get 6 points. That's going to get these Irish fans fired up. And you know, touchdown Jesus is enjoying his view.
BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Simpson. He stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen. That's good coverage there. So Michigan's offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. Kirk, not often
highlights. Can't wait to see who ends up playing better.
They'll run it here.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
They'll look to throw it here on second down. The sure hands. It's Marsh. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
You know, they don't pick up the first down here, but they do get some positive yards, and I really like the route to get enough separation to give the quarterback enough room to put it in there.
They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Looking to pass here on second down. Grab behind the line. It's Haynes. Stopped right there at the line. No gain. Important third down play coming up after that completion.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34. See what the call is on 1st and 10. And now the handoff. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Picks up about 5 yards, but it's not enough. Here comes a 4th down now. The Wolverines will come to the line here looking to convert on 4th down. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. And the ball is picked off. Not a big return, but the pick ends the scoring drive. The offense will take over at the 30.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
We'll begin the drive here, set up at the 30. Quarterback's got it on the option. And he will be stuffed for no gain. Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. It's 2nd down and 11.
Oh, my gosh. Give this defense all the credit in the world. They had their eyes in the right position playing assignment football. Quarterback just looking for daylight. Couldn't find anywhere to go there on the keeper on the option. Again, that's great assignment football by the defense.
To throw, it's Carr. Running back has it on a screen now. Jukes to get free. Defense makes the stop. The screen pass doesn't produce a 1st down. And now it's 4th down. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Looking for a gap. It's Haynes. And he goes nowhere. Stop pull behind the line of scrimmage. Offense behind the 6 now in 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Moves the ball up to the 30.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
They get him down, but the junior with an excellent run there. The Wolverines with 1st and 10 here. There's the handoff. They test the middle there, but get nothing.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this 1st quarter. So far, this has been a battle on the ground. We've completed the first quarter, and the run game has dominated. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. The Wolverines will bring their punt team onto the field. On a punt now for the first time today. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. Now coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Opening play of the drive, he looks right for a completion. He's brought down after a short gain. That's not going to be first down yardage. Second down play coming up for this offense. Running back with the football. Tackle made out of the 24-yard line. Nice play.
What a surprise. Notre Dame running the football for another first down. Seems like we've been saying that for decades and decades. The ability to run the football, not just the backs that stand out to me when you think about Notre Dame's history. It's especially true about the line of scrimmage and those big offensive linemen opening up those.
He cannot escape. It's a sack. So off the solid gain on the ground, they go back to the passing game, but give up the sack that time.
Boy, what a big difference, Chris, between the run blocking we saw in the previous play where they got big yards, and here in pass pro, they just get overwhelmed by this defense. Great job of applying the pressure to bring that quarterback down for the sack. Big shot here early in the game by the offense, but, man, you got to give the defense a lot of credit. Not surprised at all or caught off guard by this aggressive chance by this offense. And
looking deep down the left side. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down. Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. And here's the handoff. He's stopped, but he gets a first down.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the second and third down coming up.
This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Swarm to the pass rush. A sack.
Well, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands, but the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
So on 4th down, they will settle for a field goal attempt. We'll see if he's got the leg from 49 yards out. And he's got it from 49 yards out. What a powerful kick.
Now, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points. On the board.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. They had to punt the ball last time. Now they're looking to add points, build on this lead. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
They're finally able to stop, and the quarterback brings the big man down. Not easy to do with that size difference. Back to throw. It's Carr. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And that will pick up the first down. Spotted at 38. A new set of downs after that completion. And the quarterback keeps it here. Just a small gain. Looking at 2nd and 9. Kirk, all these players aware, if you can make your mark, if you can make a special moment, this kind of rivalry game, that's just remembered forever.
Chris, that's so true. I mean,
they trapped him for a sack.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Pass rush closing in. Able to throw it away. He felt the heavy pressure, took a hit, but got rid of the football. And here comes the punter onto the field. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Gonna run it. It's Haynes. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. 2nd down after that previous play. Handoff here from the shotgun. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
Finally make the tackle, but not before he crosses midfield. 1st down to the 44. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. 1st down and more. He's still running. He muscled out of bounds very close to the goal line. Well, we thought we'd see that world-class speed flash at some point today, Kirk, and there it was.
There it is. It's a thing of beauty when he...
And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Michigan.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. Yet 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that 2nd level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
Bringing it out, it's Pollock. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Here comes a handoff. He shreds the tackle. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Boom. Short connection to the tight end here. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. They crank up the tempo here for this important 3rd down play. Dropping back, it's Carr. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here, 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. He's brought down out at the 46. Minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Fellas, the Michigan-Notre Dame rivalry is among the most bitter in football, and so far today, these two have really butted heads.
Notre Dame will kick it off to start the second half. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start with the 25. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. An effective running game is why they were on top. Let's see if the defense can find a way to stop that. First play of the third quarter is a handoff.
Christian, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Using his legs. It's Haynes. It's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
He's looking to scramble.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Pulls it in. It's Marsh. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion. Crucial third down play right here. Ball handed off. Fighting off the defender. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll spot the ball now at the 35. And the Wolverines have first and 10 here. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And this time he stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Defense all over him that time. Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. He hands it off from the gun. They bring him down, but not before gaining first down yardage to the 22. It's a strong run, keeps the drive going. First down now. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. So, Kirk, Michigan has the lead here at the end of the quarter. We've reached the end of the third. Time is running out to cut into this lead. Let's check out the game stats before we go on. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. An inside give now from the shotgun. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Running play called on third and short. They were able to convert. Now it'll be first and goal at the 6. So it's first and goal. The offense will try to milk the clock and add points if they can. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Wolverines.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
Extra point, up and good. A double-digit lead now here in the fourth quarter. Turn starts inside the 15. And he'll be tackled after a solid effort on that return. The Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? He loses the football, and the defense comes up with the football.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hat on the ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
Offense makes its way on the field to get the drive started. From the shotgun, an inside handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss of the play. Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Leaning on the run game here. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. They make the tackle, but the offense set up with a 1st down in the red zone. The Wolverines trying to cash in here in the red zone. The shotgun running play call. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. On the run, it's Marshall. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. They'll try to run this one in. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1. The defense takes their 3rd and final timeout to make some adjustments at the sideline. They try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground.
And they get stopped here on 2nd down. It's going to bring up a 3rd and goal situation. And from this far back out, wouldn't be surprised to see them go through the air. Just don't want the quarterback to take a sack here. Make sure he gets the ball out of his hands quickly.
The offense has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on 3rd and goal. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Michigan.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a 2-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
And they tack on the extra point. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. They'll return it from inside the 5. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. Back to pass. It's Carr. The pocket breaking down. And that's incomplete. Even on a 1st down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. Oh, and the lob is intercepted near the sideline.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
They're going to run it. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Well, this was a stunner. It's going to resonate around the college football landscape. This lower-ranked team came in there and said, give us some respect. And they went out and earned it.
Yeah, absolutely.
college football season, everything has built to this, the battle for the national championship and college football immortality, a moment that every young football player grows up dreaming about. Good evening and welcome to Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, site of this year's national championship game. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on a team from the Big Ten, the Michigan Wolverines. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit, and this is it. This football season's ultimate game. Time to find out who's going to emerge as national champion. The kickoff team is out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Coverage team flying down there. Good job. They limit the return. Not much there. So Michigan's offense making their way on the field today. Kirk, not often these days you see a matchup as good as this between two elite running backs, two guys who are the focal point of the offense.
And talking to them this week, you know they are both hyped up to go against each other, both looking for bragging rights. Can't wait to see who ends up playing better.
Wideouts now clustered. Looking to throw in the first play of this championship game. Caught over the middle. It's Klein. The game is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Pass caught. 2nd down now. On the ground, it's Haynes. Stopped out at the 39, but good enough for a first down.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Looking for a man. Grab down the middle. It's McCulley. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Big moment on the opening drive. They face 3rd down. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage. The Wolverines pick up enough yards to move the sticks. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Over the middle, it's Marsh.
Well, the defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his receiver.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. And the offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Timeout, Michigan.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Try to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. They get the 3rd down conversion. First down now from the 37. And the Wolverines line up on 1st and 10 now. Handoff from the shotgun. And they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Now, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
He escapes the pocket. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. And he'll head out of bounds after a short gain on that run. Impressive opening drive. The 10th play coming up. It's 3rd down. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They make the tackle, but the offense has a first down now at the 21. And that run good for first down yardage. yards. The drive moves on. They're going to run it here. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain. Coming a long drive, the 12th play coming up. Change of pace now, looking to throw the football. And the pass is hauled in over the middle. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. Biggest play so far in this national championship game. It's third down in the red zone. Keeping it on the ground here. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker. So now on comes the field goal unit. Knocks that one right down the middle. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. From inside the 15-yard line, bringing it out. The coverage team brings him down at the 26. So Georgia's offense out there for their first possession. They will go up against a secondary, Kirk, that talks about the no-fly zone. These guys are confident in their ability to just lock down wide receivers and take away the opponent's passing game.
Seems like every year in college football, there's secondaries around the country that want to brag that they have the best group of defensive backs. I think this defense and this secondary specifically has a very strong case with what they have to work with. The question I have is, how will the offense consistently move the ball against this group today?
Quarterback keeps the football. Fights off a defender. That's a big hit at the end, but they earn a fresh set of downs. A solid run, good for first down yardage. It's a shotgun run call. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go. Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Solid game, moves the ball to the 43.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
And the pass is complete to the tight end. They get the third down conversion. First down now from the 37. Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw. It's Stockton. Receiver makes the catch. They stop him at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now. And here comes play number 6 on this drive. On the run, it's Frazier. That solid pursuit, they'll trap him out there behind the line of scrimmage. Been a solid drive, but the defense rises up now. The offense facing a 2nd and 15.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Ball back at the 10-yard line now for 2nd and goal. They'll try to power it in right up the middle. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Nice job by this defense on that 2nd down, so we now have 3rd down and goal. The offense could be thinking about 4-down situation. They need to put the ball into the end zone. They don't want to settle for a field goal here.
And the scramble moves it closer to the goal line. The defense able to grab it.
Well, it looked like he might take that into the end zone for a chance to take the lead. I guess if there is a silver lining, the field goal option does tie the game up. Very curious to see what the offensive coordinator and the head coach decide to do here. And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. So some early drama here. We're all even at the end of one. Let's take a quick pause and check out the stats from this first quarter. And as we move to the second quarter, we hope these teams will build on a promising start. First play of the quarter, offense setting up for a second down play. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Past the 45. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Handoff here from the shotgun. First down, looking for more now. They stop him after a big gain. Move the ball to the 26.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
He bought some time, now lets it go. And it's incomplete on a very quick throw.
It was there, Chris. It was the right call. It was good execution. He just dropped it. That receiver's got to do a better job of finishing the play.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Grab down the middle. It's Marsh. They make the tackle, but nice gain. Sets him up first down at the 14. The Wolverines come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And they convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. They bring him down just short of the marker. It's going to be fourth down.
Chris, it's pretty surreal to get to the national championship in this day and age of college football when everybody wants to spread you out and throw the football. This offense has been pounding the rock all year long. And here, how about the first half? This back is having a big day.
And the offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half. The Wolverines will come to the line looking to convert on fourth down. Here we go, fourth down. They'll try to run for it. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down. The offense in scoring position with a new set of downs. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Wolverines. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kurt.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
They got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's got it inside the 15. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. Last possession, they had to settle for a chip shot field goal. Then they find the end zone this time out. Back to throw. It's Stockton. And the receiver's got it.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Caught behind the line. It's Bell. And the defense smothers him for no gain. It's a ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Here's a screen pass to the running back. They make to stop, but not before he gains the first down. The screenplay works. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They're going to run the option. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Man, oh man, was the defense ready for this play. The quarterback just searching for anywhere to go, looking for daylight, but couldn't find anywhere to go on the keeper.
He dumps it off to the tight end, and the defense brings him down. Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Big throw complete to the tight end. Big-time conversion to keep the drive going. First down now from the 30.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Automatic on the PAT. The PAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn in the early going here. Both offenses scoring touchdowns at last possession. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You've got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
Second and 10 off the incompletion. Ball to 36 still. We'll change the pre-snap look now. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Pop over the middle. It's McCulley.
I thought the defense was in pretty good position there. They sat back and had good coverage, eyes on the quarterback, but you almost got to just give the quarterback and the receiver credit for being able to come up with that completion.
The clock has stopped and we've reached the 2-minute timeout before halftime. Offense looking to convert on third and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky fourth down decision? Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. Here we go, the coach rolling the dice. 4th and 1 in his own territory. And now the running back's got it again. And the Wolverines pick up enough yardage for a first down.
That's just mano-a-mano right there. Offensive line does their job, gets a nice surge there, and the back does what he needs to do to pick up the first down.
First down, looking to throw the football. Finds his man. It's McCulley. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Man, I love these big receivers. This time he's able to use his big frame to almost box out the defender on that slant route. If you've got good timing, and this is hard to stop.
They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play. An important third down attempt for this offense. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. But it's incomplete, and that will now bring up fourth down. The Wolverines will have to kick this away. First punt of the game now. Looking to pin him back deep. And the coverage team makes the touch, so no return on the play.
Well, the coverage unit does their job here. They're fired up, and they should be. Of course, the punter got some help from his friend, the football, right? What a kick to set them up in a good spot for the defense to go to work.
The shotgun handoff here. This one ends up a safety.
Hey, the defense deserves a lot of credit for forcing this safety, obviously. Let's not forget about the punter and the special teams who put this offense in a tough position in the first place. Without that key punt, they would have had a lot more room to work with.
Return brings it up to the 27, and your Michigan Wolverines will take over.
And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. They're trying to build on their lead. They were forced to punt on the last possession. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Off the play fake on first down. Deflected by the defense and incomplete.
Well, when you go against man-to-man coverage, you need some help from the quarterback. It's easy to look at the quarterback and say, why didn't you make this throw? But his intended target needs to get some separation against that man coverage to be able to open up the opportunity.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Gets made on the out route. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Man, you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. Man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down.
Oh, and he fumbles. The defense has got it. They bring him down after a short return, but this defense comes up with the takeaway.
Man, Chris, we could hear the contact from that hit all the way up here in the booth. So, hey, it's easy to blame the ball carrier, but I don't know if anybody could have been able to hold on to the ball after that hit.
Looking to pass. It's Stockton. It's a quick grab. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. A 2nd down after that completion. From the shotgun, drops back. Looking for his big tight end. He's wide open. Look out. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. That completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet.
Boy, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
Here comes the opening play of the drive to begin from the 33. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Chris, the battle for the most coveted trophy in all of college football has been fierce. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust his strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. And with that, let's send it back to Chris and Kirk. Fellas, hard to believe we're only 1/2 away from crowning a national champion.
And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. The ground game ineffective in the first half. Let's see if they stay patient or look to open up with a pass game. Scanning the field, it's Stockton. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Heads out of bounds after a solid game.
But he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes his defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game they had to take away his ability to throw the football downfield. But it's the receivers and their plays after the catch that's really giving them a hard time.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Grab down the middle. It's Thomas. Good enough for first down yardage.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Caught over the middle. It's Branch. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Now it's 2nd down here. It's a quarterback keeper. Zero running route. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
That's exactly how you want to defend the option. You know, old school way is assignment football. You have to account for the quarterback, the pitch man. Here, the quarterback had really nothing other than just kind of lower his head and get as much as he could. Fortunately for the defense, it wasn't very much.
Dogs are in the red zone. Big throw. It's an RPO caught on the left side. Touchdown, Georgia. And they jump on top here in the second half. That's just nice execution. Quarterback and receiver Kirk perfectly in sync that time.
Yeah, you can see why route running is one of the most underrated attributes of a receiver. It's easy to get caught up on their ability to catch or their vertical or their speed, but nothing substitutes for someone who can create separation like this before the ball's even thrown.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? He stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. They'll run it from the gun. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5. Ball handed off. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 27. Can he make it to the marker? Across the 40.
3rd down, I think the defense is really expecting the ball to go through the air. Instead, the offense keeps it on the ground, gives it to one of the more skilled players, and he gets the yards he needs. Move the sticks.
Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. Pulls it in. It's McCulley. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. That completion makes it 2nd down. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Oh, and it's almost picked off. A chance for their first interception today. Going to set up 3rd down. See if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. Can they pick up the first on the ground? And they get the conversion there. Set up now 1st down at the 38. The Wolverines looking to keep this drive rolling. And they'll go right back to him on 1st down. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. The first real speed bump of this impressive drive. Offense comes up now 2nd and 11. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. He hands it off from the gun. He's past the marker and still going. They convert on 3rd down and move the football to the 25. 1st down and 10. An inside give now from the shotgun. Lamar continues the offense pushing the ball down the field. He'll hand it off. They bring him down, but that play moves him into scoring position. 1st and 10 from the 11. Offense now in the all-important red zone. Trying to find some room. It's Marshall. Runner finally brought down, but at the 5-yard line, defense getting pushed back here. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain. So here we go. 3rd down. Defense needs to stop here. Try to force a field goal attempt. And 3rd and short to try to pick it up on the ground. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Needs a completion here on 4th down. Complete to the running back. But can he get there? He's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop. Right, so it's 1st and 10 back inside the 5-yard line. We're going to see how much this play caller trusts his quarterback. How aggressive will he be from this spot? And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Grab down the middle. It's Branch. The ball is loose. The offense able to fall on the football. Lucky to maintain possession there.
Well, it's a good job by the defense to force the fumble, but you have to have the collective awareness for someone to get on. It's a lucky break for the offense.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. To throw, it's Stockton. Caught by the receiver.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Grab behind the line. It's Frazier. They make the tackle, but that screen pass call worked out. They gained the 1st down yardage. Georgia setting up for the 1st and 10 now. That goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Caught in the backfield. It's Frazier. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
This is not how you draw it up as an offensive coordinator. You get a 1st down play, and you go backwards. Now you're behind the sticks, and that play just never seemed to have much of a chance at all.
Grab behind the line. It's Branch. And the defense